Welcome back to Red's Workshop. Just a couple of bits for another project coming up. And I also bought this Howard feed and wax. Don't know if anyone else has used it, I'm just curious. Anyway, I've been set a challenge today and I'll run the intro and let you know what we're supposed to be doing on the other side. So I've been set a challenge of can I make 3 things out of this board and make them for the bathroom. I said to the wife I'll give it a go. So what have we got? Well, this board measures 1520 or 59 3/4 and it is 6 inches or 150 mil wide. And she's asked me, let's say, 3 things out of this board, and she wants it rustic. So you can't get any more rustic than pallet wood. So I'm going to just crack on and let's see if I can turn this into something worth anything. So I've been looking on Etsy, finding some of the things she's been looking at, and I'm going to make 3 things. I might not tell you what they are, you'll see them as they develop, and yeah, hopefully make sure she's happy. So the first job of every job is make sure this timber is been squared up. So I'll crack on with that and I'll bring you along. Okay, I don't know whether I've left this footage in, but I'm making this up as I go along, and I've been figuring out what I'm doing. Like I say, the theme is she wants it rustic. Right, I've run that board through, as you've seen, and I've got a clean edge on there. But if I put that against there, then it's all sort of relative and rustic. So I'm going to get that glued up. I'm just going to pin it on for now. Break the edges. Right, with that done, let's get on with project number 2. See you at the top saw. Okay, another 12-inch piece, cut in half. Right, now I need to work on what I'm doing. So I'll bring you back when I've got it something like, I've got to cut this up in thirds. Right, I've got them all cut into 4. I don't need all these 4, but I'm going to sand them all down in case I make a mistake. And believe me, there's every chance I can make. Okay, you catch me now. Please excuse the noise in the background. I've had to put a fan on. It's very, very warm in here today. So now it's time to dowel. I'm not putting screws in it, I'm going to dowel it direct. So you see there I've got marks, that's going to be the bottom. I'm going to punch them straight through and I'm going to use an 8mm dowel. Okay? You have a backer, you get very less tear out, if any. And there you go. Not bothered about that, it's the top side. That's the bit that was seen, and the dowel will be cracked into there. Okay, now the key, the other one is I've got to do, that one I've got to do in end grain, and I'll just get set up for that and I'll bring you back. I have shown how this has been done to be done before, but I'll do it again. So in previous videos I've shown this, how to do this, where you would actually fasten it down and give yourself your hands free, and you need to fasten that piece up. This process you do need, well, I've got 4 clamps here at the moment, so what I'm going to do is fasten you on there like so, fasten you on there like so, and you've got your hands free. Put your thing in the middle, your brad hole. Sorry, I've missed that one, and that one. We'll just do that one again, and then we'll get on and drill. Not too bothered about how deep I go here, as long as I'm deep enough for the dowel to go in. Like so. And there, I'm able to attach the dowels. In fact, I'll do it now while we're on camera. Okay, there's the other piece. Drop that in. So I've got my alignment right. Sorry, let me turn you around so you see what I'm doing. There's my alignment. They're not right through. I should have done a bit long. I've gone in a bit too deep on this one, but I'll get that tidied up now. But is it 90? Let's have a look. You can see before me. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's 90. Okay. So I'm going to get this glued together, sorted, and then we'll. So that's glued now at a 90 degree, and now it's going to have another piece on here. Any ideas what I'm making? It's rustic. Bear that in mind. Rustic for the bathroom. Okay, I'm going to get this finished off. Save you watching me drilling and etc. gluing up, and I'll show you at the end what I've made along with the other piece I've made. Right, project number 3. I have this one piece left. It is 34.5 inches or 870 mil. Now, I'm going to make something I have made before on the channel, but I can't think of anything else what to use this for. If you've got any suggestions, please leave it in the comments what I should have used this for. I do have other pieces of this, but I'm going to make a pair. A friend of mine on the channel has already made something similar, but I'm going to make this one myself a little bit bigger than what's been used before, or what's been done before. Right. Okay, so this one, dead simple, very quick to do. It's more prep time than anything, but I've got 2 pieces that will be 12.5 inches long, which is 310 millimeters by 6, and I've got 2 pieces that are 96 millimeters in depth, or 3/7/8 by 6 inch. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a gentle curve on them. Hopefully you can make that out. Don't think you can you? There's a curved pencil line there. I'm going to cut them on the bandsaw. You can do it with the jigsaw, just for speed. That's why I'm doing it, and I've got one anyway. So I'll crack on with that, and I'll bring you back when this is all ready to be put together. So I jumped ahead of, I didn't press record, and I've ended up putting them together. Very simple, yep. Now the problem is, which way do I finish them? So I've got 3 items now from that one board. These were the simple ones at the end, like I say, there's a pair. And these have just been glued and screwed on the back, like most people do. I'm going to get these prepped up now, and the next time you see this, you'll see all of what I've made. And I'll try and work out how much money I would have made if I sold them all. Right, so if you recall, we had that plank of wood. I'll show an image of what I used to make these 3 items. And firstly, I made a tray. Now, from what I can gather, they put, just imagine that's bathroom stuff in a bathroom. Dead simple to make. Takes, yeah, granted I've used it on the chop saw, but it's probably 20 minutes to knock that up. And people are selling them, I'll show you an image now, for £25. I'm not sure, depending on your area, I'm not sure whether you'll get £25 for that. On a market stall, you might get £10–15. I don't know. You'll know yourselves in your own area, but from a piece of scrap wood, I don't think that's bad return. Also, I made a couple of these. You saw them at the end of the last footage. A pair of, what they call, wall sconces, where you would put, you'll have to use the glue, but you'll have to use your imagination. Something like a candle or tea light or whatever you want to put on there. 2 of them, and they're selling them for roughly about £33. I'll show you an image now. Granted, different timber, different finishes, but £33. You might get a tenner a piece for them, or 15 quid for 2. It depends, again, on your area. And finally, this. This is, can we do it a number of uses actually, because originally the image I'll show you now doesn't have a price on, but it was for toothbrushes. But it's a dead simple pen holder, or even screwdriver holder. So, you know, it's a bit daft, bit of fun. Well, you might get a £5 for that, but you can batch these out once you set up in no time. So, if you've stuck it to the end, thank you. I hope this is something you've enjoyed, and if you do think we deserve it, please leave us a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Make something bigger next time, I think.